Here we are, 2.5 years, almost 3 years later, and finally Wednesday season 2 is officially out. Unfortunately, we only get part 1, with part 2 releasing September 3rd, but the first 4 episodes of the season are now out, and they are worth a watch. Now, if you are a fan of season 1, season 2 does a good job of picking up right where it left off. And what I really appreciate is that even with us understanding what happened in season 1, we jump right back in to new mysteries, death, and really investigations of what is going to happen. Now, what I really noticed early on, and I think it's very clear with Wednesday, is that she is now the most popular person at Nevermore. In a sense, many people feel like she is the reason, one, why the school is open, but two, she allowed the feeling of being an outcast feel normal and accepted by everybody, in a sense. Now, looking at season 1 really focused on Jericho and how the town viewed Nevermore and its outcast. And in this season, we didn't really get that. A lot of the focus is on new mysteries taking place on the grounds of Nevermore and really the introduction to what is to come in the rest of the season when it is officially released. Now, in this season, we do get to meet some new characters, such as a stalker of Wednesdays. Steve Buscemi is now the principal at Nevermore, and we get a new teacher, we get a new doctor. There is a lot of new characters involved. But ultimately, we get some of the same similar characters that are returning. But there is also the possibility that another character returns. And then we did get one return that I will not say who, that really made the last 2 episodes of part 1 very interesting. But what I will say, and I think everybody notices this just from the trailer alone and really watching the first 4, is that the relationship of Enid and Wednesday is really on the brink of failure. We know how they both feel about each other, with Wednesday's dark personality and Enid's little preppy style feeling towards everything. But things are changing. Enid is really starting to come into what I feel is her overall character. And with that, I think that is going to provide more light going in to the part 2 of the season. Now, in season 2, we do get to take a closer look at the relationship as well of Wednesday and Morticia. Because when you are looking at the mother-daughter relationship, you really haven't got a lot of details. You know that she went to Nevermore as well. You know she also has the psychic ability. But what you really don't see in season 1 is their relationship. In this season, the directors did a good job of really highlighting how the two characters clash. Wednesday is wanting to do her thing and really find herself in the middle of this trouble, while her mom is not the same. It almost seems as if she is trying to protect Wednesday from herself. Now, as this season goes on and the first 4 episodes expand, you get to see there is a new threat to Nevermore. And like I mentioned, in season 1, we are focused on Jericho and the town. But then in this first 4 episodes, you really start to wonder whether or not the real threat is within. And as you watch, you don't really see who specifically could be the main threat, but you start to get ideas. For me, you start to think like Wednesday. Everybody is guilty, until you find the real person. In this season 2, you get Pugsley making more of an appearance. And that is a good thing because I think with him attending Nevermore Academy with Wednesday, she has somebody there. But we get to see his interactions with Eugene. You get to see his interactions with other characters. And that allows you to kind of keep those secondary characters in the frame, but with a different interaction than they had in the first season. But looking at part 2, if you watch the last episode, you kind of see where things left off. The real question is where is part 2 going to go? Even with new characters and this storyline continuing and really looking at the situations that have already happened, you start to wonder, what is the threat to Nevermore? Is it a person? Is it a creature? But could it even be Wednesday herself? Could it be her mother? That we don't know yet. And so in September, when part 2 is released, those questions have to be shored up. Now, looking at a possible season 3 and even 4, it all comes back around to wonder, where is Wednesday's character ultimately going to go? Could we see the character of Wednesday evolve into a creature that's locked away? Or are we going to see a Wednesday that really becomes the savior, the ultimate savior of what it means to be an outcast? Now, overall feelings and reactions for season 2, part 1, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I watched the first 2 episodes this morning, came home from work, watched the last 2 episodes, and I thought they were done very well. Now, going in, I was a little bit worried, as I said, because of it being 2 parts. I was also a little bit worried that maybe the trailers gave things away that they shouldn't have. And that's not the case. I think they did a good job of setting things up. I enjoyed that they continued the same story with a little bit of a twist and turn. But ultimately, Wednesday season 2 part 1 is out now. This is one of 3 Netflix shows that I actually enjoy, and I cannot wait for September to get here. So Wednesday season 2 is out now. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to go check out the other reviews on things I have posted. Stay tuned. We'll do another one of these for part 2. Thank you all for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you all later.